This is Ranger Kidwell Ross, editor of WorldSweeper.com and the executive director of the World Sweeping Association. We are here at Civinex 2016 in Australia, and we're speaking with Rowan Homan. And Rowan is going to tell you about their company and exactly the kind of products they build. We have a real unique little sweeper in front of us here that ASC is doing, and so talk to us about it, Rowan.
Good day. Yes, we're here at Civinex in Sydney, Australia, and we're just having a quick look at the ASC 125 machine. It's a pretty neat little machine, great little machine with the sulky on the back as well. So it's basically a walk-behind machine or a ride-on, which makes it great.
So you have it on now where you could be, it's a ride-on at the moment, but I know you can just pull this pin down here and it would not be, so that's yeah,
exactly.
that's easy.
Yeah, so easily just pull that off and it's a walk-behind machine. So makes it perfect for any sort of footpath, any sort of tight application where you need to sort of get around, perfect for a city. This one here is the battery electric version, but it does come in petrol as well. Which obviously is an option for as well if you've got an area where you're not really restricted with noise, then the petrol version's a good option as well. So
this is quieter, is it's
the battery option is a lot quieter.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one here, you're just running your 4 6-volt gel batteries there, just with your charger here as well. So this is just a normal Australian 240-volt wall plug, and you can just plug that in and charge the machine up.
So about how long does it take to charge the batteries back up, and about how long will it operate?
You want to leave it on until it tells you it's fully charged, which should be about 3 hours charging time.
Okay.
And you'd expect about 4 hours running time out of the machine.
Okay.
Yeah, which is enough to sort of any sort of application to get around, do your work if you're in a council application, to do your work in the morning and run from there.
So with the council, 4 hours is a full shift, isn't it?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's their morning clean. Usually they spend about 1.5 to 2 hours cleaning, so you've got double of what you need basically in the battery life. And then you've got your actual vac attachment there as well, which basically just comes off and you can clean a gutter with it quite easily, which is a great application for that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that just sits back on there. So the machine itself is a machine with an overthrow mechanism sweeper as well. So it's running a main broom as well as a vacuum as well to back that up. You've got the 2 side brushes here, which obviously pop down. They were on a spring as well. So which is great if you knock them against anything, you're not going to damage anything. You've got the wheels to run along the walls, and you're running the main broom down the bottom as well.
So this it has an air component to the main broom, but we'll see the main broom here in a minute when we show how the litter comes out. We have water here as well. Talk about the water supply.
Okay.
How much does it need? How does that work?
Okay, so you've got 20 liters here of water, okay, which just comes out of the front sprayers. So it just obviously compresses any dust that you might get.
All right.
So at the moment we're not running any water, but obviously in the morning, if you're running with a lot of dust, a lot of sand, instead of that flying up when your side brooms are running, you just put the sprayers on and that will compress that. Yeah, which is obviously the best application. So you've got 20 liters in there, which should get you quite a long lifetime out of that water as well, which is perfect. So with the sulky on the back here, basically, as I showed you before, that just unclicks there. This pops out.
That's quick and easy.
And now it's a walk-behind machine. So now you're good to go. Okay.
So I guess we'll run it forward, run it backward, and run it a little bit. But let's see how easy it is to take the debris out. How does that work?
Okay. So the hopper here, you've just got the one latch, opens up on 2 wheels, comes straight out.
Like that.
Yeah. So we've already been doing some sweeping today, but we've got 90 liters of capacity in there. Okay, so quite a lot of debris. Once that does fill up though, you pull the plastic bag out, you empty that and you keep going. You can replace the bag or you can put it aside and run it without a bag in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's great.
So you could pile the bags up if you needed to, or just leave a bag in and dump it if you have a dumping.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or if you're in a council application and you've got bins everywhere, you just take the bag out, put the bag in the bin, put a fresh bag in and you're good to go again.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So now we can have a look at the main broom there as well. It's a nice neat little main broom. Obviously a V-shaped broom which is overthrowing into the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect, with the vacuum backing that up as well.
Yeah, it's nice having that vacuum component in addition to your broom.
Exactly.
Component.
Yeah, and you do have the dust control in there too. So you've got your filtration system here, which is just a paper panel filter. Okay, so that just unlocks there, and that's your filter just under there.
All right.
Yeah. So
And how long might we expect the filter to last?
well, the filter, you'll expect about 12 months out of it.
Oh.
Obviously, you do have the electric shaker in there as well, so that will clean out the filter every time you finish. Okay, and then you can pull that out and clean it as well. But you expect every 12 months to replace it.
Sure, that's a long time.
Yeah, yeah. So that just sits back on. Locks back in. And you're good to go. Okay, so I'll just put the hopper back on. So you've got two hooks, one on either side, and they just sit back on that shaft there. So you basically just grab it, lock it on either side, and you just lock that back in there. And you're
Easy.
done. Good to
Yeah.
go. Perfect.
Well, let's see it. Can you make it go vroom?
Yes, we can, yeah. So we've just got the key switch there. We'll put the main broom down. And the side brushes as well. And that's
Very
it.
nicely done.
Very simple. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of dust there because obviously I don't
'Cause you
have
don't
any
have the
water
water
in.
on, sure.
No water
Yeah,
at the
good
moment.
thing to note.
Yeah, but if you do have the sprayers on, then obviously that would compress that dust. Yeah, yeah. So it's a great little machine.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate the walk around and so forth.
No
Rowan,
problem at all. Thank you
and,
for having me.
Yeah, it's certainly a pleasure. And here's for those who want to know more. Now, is this a good website?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.